27. And this is where I answer your questions. And I had a phone call with Michael this week. It was Monday. I had a phone call with Michael on Monday, and he's thinking of doing rent to rent. But this was his thoughts to me. He says he's tried a few different business things, and he hasn't followed through with any of them. So he just said to me, how does he know that he would actually do rent to rent? And I know a lot of you have the same sort of things. Remember, before we dive into this, subscribe to this channel, make yourself feel amazing. So subscribe and give this a thumbs up or a like. So how do you know that you will take the actions that you need to take? So you might buy the course might be amazing, but how do you know you're going to do it? Well, first of all, I'm going to give you I'm going to talk about two things. The first one is there is nothing wrong with you. If you plan to do something and then you come to it on the day and your toddler brain, your primal brain, your chimp brain says to you, don't do that. It's scary. I don't want to make a phone call. You're going to die. Don't do it. Don't do it. That means you're a normal human being. That is what we all face. That is the reason why your plan to go to the gym every day or to eat right every day often falls flat on its face at the first hurdle when you're getting into the new habit, because your brain likes to do things in the most effective way. And the most effective way is the way that it's always done things. And your brain has a lot of unconscious thoughts that you might not even be aware of that are giving you the results that you're getting right now. And it wants to keep thinking those thoughts, and it wants to keep thinking that those thoughts are correct. So when you come in with your prefrontal brain and have big plans for yourself and big dreams, and you say, right, this is what we're going to do now. We're going to start a business. We're going to start calling letting agents. It says to you, no, we're not. We're not doing that. And so I think a lot of people, when they get that resistance inside themselves, they think this is not for me. I'm doing the wrong thing. But what I want to explain to you is that is totally normal. Okay. Now, it does not last. So, for example, when we first started in rent to rent, I was so scared and I had all of those emotions. Okay. But now when I'm speaking to landlords or agents, I don't, because I've done it so many times before. That is absolutely fine. That's just part of my normal routine. That's part of my comfort. That's part of my unconscious behaviors now, because I've made it normal. But there's a process you go through to make it normal for you. So that's number one. Just know that it will be a little bit of a challenge. Know that you will get resistance from yourself, and you will be amazingly good at talking yourself out of things, because you know exactly the right words to say to talk yourself out of something. But if you know that that's coming, you can use that information to talk yourself into it. Say, yeah, I know this feels a little bit scary, but actually we're not going to die. The worst that can happen is that we don't get the deal. And at the moment, we haven't got a deal. So I've got nothing to lose. And you pick up the phone and you do it. You just got to keep talking to yourself until it becomes easy. It does not take long to become easy. So number one, if you're scared, if you talk yourself out of things, you are totally a normal human being. And there's an easy way to get over it. And the easy way to get over it is by doing it. Talk yourself into it. Take the actions from your planning brain and not from your immediately here and now, wants pleasure, wants to avoid pain brain. Okay? That's number one. The second thing is, if you buy a course where you just get the information in 1, 2, or 3 days and there's no follow-up, you're setting yourself up for failure, because where you need the help and support is not in the information. It's in, oh my gosh, the landlord has asked me this question. The agent has said that question. Okay, I've just come to sign up for this. Which one do I go for? Okay, I've thought of this idea. What do you think? You need help with the implementation. And that's why within the Rent to Rent Kickstarter program, we set it up so you get 3 months with us, 3 months of weekly live calls and daily access within the Facebook group to help you implementing. So you get incredible information and you get help with implementing. And that's how you give yourself the best chance of being able to do it. So if you're a normal human like Michael, then you might have thought this yourself. This all sounds very good, but how do I know I'm going to do it? And what I've just said to you is something that many of us are not aware of, that this is totally normal. It's not that there's something wrong with you. It's not that you're not committed. It's not that you're not hardworking. It's not that you're not ambitious. It's that every time you go through a change, you're going to get that resistance, and it's going to be quite strong. And you need to just go through that, because there's success on the other side. And those are some of the things that we show you within the Rent to Rent Kickstarter Coaching Programme. And this is what we keep you G'd up with the weekly calls and the daily support, is for the motivation, inspiration to help you to take the actions that you need to take. So if you have a question for me, if there is a Rent to Rent short and sweet that you would like to ask, I would love to hear your question. Comment below this video. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and I will see you all again soon. Bye for now.